Hi, everybody, and welcome to this latest edition of the Michigan State Spartans Insider Podcast. I'm your beat reporter for Michigan State Spartans on SI, Aiden Champion, coming to you with some big news. Michigan State football finally lands a commitment from the spring window of the transfer portal, had not yet done so. After a week since the portal opened, obviously Michigan State, a lot of activity in that winter portal. That's where I think they very much emphasized, um, attacking that window, addressing needs immediately, um, as they saw fit, and hasn't necessarily been much of an emphasis. It doesn't seem so far this spring window, and I mean, there hasn't been too much desperation to address needs, but there are areas that you needed to add depth to and needed to replenish. Number one was the edge, or rush end position, as Michigan State refers to it as. And today, Wednesday, they did that, uh, earning the commitment of former Texas Tech edge rusher Isaac Smith, um, a guy who he just visited Michigan State, and he is big, uh, 6'6", 260 pounds. That would make him the biggest guy in this rush end room. And really, it's not close when you look up and down the board. I mean, Lafayette, who they brought in the winter, um, he's 245, 6'2". Um, Santiago, who they also brought in this winter, 6'4", 245. Um, Tyler Gillison, 6'2", 246. I mean, these guys don't even compare. Um, and this guy, he's got experience. He played in his two active seasons. He missed the 23 season with injury, but he played, was impactful for the Red Raiders. Um, last season, 31 tackles, um, four for loss, 2.5 sacks, played 12 games. His freshman season with the team, 14 tackles, three for loss, a sack, fumble recovery, played in 11 games that year. One season of eligibility remaining, although, um, should he choose to, he can try to apply for an extra because of that 23 year that he missed. Um, so you're looking at potentially 2 years of eligibility with this guy. So that's big. Veteran guy, has seen a lot of action, and he's coming from the Big 12. I mean, this isn't another guy from a smaller school. Even though nothing wrong with those guys, and we're seeing with the transfer portal and whatnot, these smaller schools are becoming more talented. But this is a quality transfer from a Power Four level. Um, and didn't see minimal snaps. Um, was a big time contributor at Texas Tech. So finally, Michigan State answers the call, addresses a major need. They lost Anthony Jones Jr. Today. They lost James Schott, um, another guy who he was a 2 year letterman. So you lose two guys with valuable experience there. And then now you're going to be bringing in Smith, and this is a really good ad for this team, for this defense. A guy who, could very well start. And so I think this was a big time move for Michigan State. Still more moves they could make, probably should make. Um, We'll see if that happens. Not, I wouldn't hold my breath necessarily considering how long this one took, although maybe they're putting their foot to the pedal now. So I don't, we'll see. But this was a really good step, and I think fans should be really excited about this get. So as always, thank you everyone for tuning in, and we'll keep you updated with more updates if there's any more transfer portal news with Michigan State. And yeah, we will catch you next time. I hope you have a great rest of your week. Thanks.